Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Man and Modeler ZC Sunday afternoon modelling session. It's the 14th of February, it's 2 o'clock. In the house today we have Mark, we have Lewis and Nat, we have Dave,
hello,
and we have James.
Hello.
We also have Gary in the back, but he's just got to take a call, so he'll be back on in a mo. So, what are we doing today? Well, we're going to be carrying on with our model builds, which should be tanks. The Russian front that we're doing. Lewis is cracking on with, I think, his Lancaster. I'm sure he'll let us know in a minute. Cool.
HK Lancaster, yeah.
Nice. 132nd, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, big bugger. Yep. So, if we quickly go round, so if we start with Mark. Hello, Mark.
Hello, good afternoon. How the devil are we?
We are good, thank you. How are you?
All is A-OK.
Marvellous. So what are you working with today?
Are we carrying on today with the Mini Art 1.5 truck with the four Maxims in the anti-aircraft role?
Cool.
And already there is a problem with the instructions.
It's Mini Art. What did you expect?
Well, I wouldn't know. This is the first Mini Art that I've done, so it's a learning curve for me. It says that one part of the leaf spring rear suspension, one of the hangers goes next door to another piece.
Yeah.
When in fact it goes directly under said piece for it to hold on to the leaf spring. But a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of engineering, and it fits.
Yeah, little bit of hacking, a little bit of bashing.
Oh, you've been there, brother.
Oh, you know I have. You know I have. How are you getting on with it?
All right, taking my time, like I say, because obviously it's the first time I've done one of these, a Mini Art kit. So, as I say, it's a learning experience, but it's like most either armour, transport. It's a challenge in a way that it's not my usual build, as we discussed last time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's coming together.
Cool. You enjoying it?
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking, like I say, it took me a day and a half for my eyes to recover just from doing the engine.
Well, apart from us looking at your bald spot, are we going to get a look?
But let's turn it around the right way.
Cool.
That's the rear load bearer and obviously the leaf spring.
Yep.
But the hanger on the, where are we? That one.
Yeah.
You've got a Y-shaped piece coming down, and then you've got the main fixing bracket at the top, but it says that the fixing bracket and the Y-shaped hanger go in two different slots. But if they go into two different slots, then it doesn't, the Y-shaped piece does not meet up with the bottom of the leaf spring to hold it in place.
Yep.
So, as I say, it's a bit of, I won't say jiggery pokery, but it's taking a bit of time just to step back and think, right, okay, how does it go? How would it work on the suspension?
Mm.
But we got there in the end.
Cool. Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, there's lots of charity.
Not half, mate. Pipes Broker of the Year, 1864. But doesn't like to talk about it, mate. Not half.
So, Mark, who should we go to next?
I think we should go to Lewis.
Cool. There we go. Good afternoon, Lewis.
Good afternoon, Steph. Thank you, Mark. And that. She's in the background doing a Warhammery bits and bobs. Yeah, I've decided to start back on the Lancaster.
Cool.
Where I left it off, all the cockpit's all done. I've just got the sides of it for the Bombay put on. And I'm just working on a bit more of the interior towards the back. So these, I believe these would have supplied bullets to the rear turret.
All right.
So they fit on the back there.
Yeah.
Going down to the rear turret here.
Yep, they'd have gone into the door.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to be working on, hopefully.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So who should we go to next?
Dave.
Good afternoon, Dave.
Hiya.
How you doing?
All right, thanks. All right, thank you.
Cool.
I'm just want to get these. I made a start on these arch villain miniatures yesterday,
Oh yeah.
and I just, like to get them finished off and then get a bit more work done on the ball tank, I think. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying out paint scheme for this. So I thought I'd
Ooh.
try it on the smaller miniature and then try it out on that one. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
Cool. How was your birthday yesterday?
Yeah, good, thank you. Just usual lockdown birthday, but yeah, sat at the bench, did what I wanted to do. A couple of beers, ate too much, so yeah, can't go wrong there.
Cool. Who should we go to next?
So yeah, James next.
Hello, James.
How devil are we all?
Oh, not 15, thank you very much.
Cool. I've been playing with my little Tamiya M8, just getting across the finish line. So we've done, would you believe it? Of course, I'm completely ready.
Yep, there's an app for that.
There is an app for it, apparently.
Hey, looking good, mate.
Yeah, basically I've done some work on dirtying her up because she needs to be a bit muddy. And all I've used for that is a mixture of pigments and some X20 thinner. So yeah.
Nice. Looking good.
And to back.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's coming along. It should be it will be finished today. So
Nice. Looking really good, mate.
thank you. Here we go. Okay.
Cool. Well, before we go to Gary, got a comment. Steve Liston says, good afternoon. Afternoon, Steve.
Afternoon, Steve.
All right, Steve.
Yep, Steve.
So, Gary,
Yeah.
how you doing?
So.
Okay. How's the model?
Yeah, it's coming along nicely with the Russian build thing. Got a few bits and pieces stuck onto it last Sunday. Stowage compartments and the back grille, and I got all the road wheels sorted out, so they're just ready to go into primer. That's where I am. What about yourself, Steph?
Me? Well, where am I? I'm there. Let me do that and do that. I'm working on the guys for my Rusky build. That's where I'm at. So all on spikes, ready to be primed and then sprayed. And I've got to go looking through my stuff and find a rusty paint. And I've just realised I can't do the body yet because I need to do some weld beads on it because it hasn't got any. So I'll be putting some weld beads on hopefully this afternoon on that one. So yeah, that's where I am. Oh yeah, Gary,
Staff?
you're doing your kit review at 2:30, yeah?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Cool. Fandabidorsy. So are you going to make us wait, Gary, or are you going to tell us what kit you're going to be reviewing?
Just hang on a wee minute. It will be the Chernobyl radiation station, monitoring station.
Oh, cool.
Very nice.
So that's the one I'll be reviewing now about 2:30.
Cool. Have you had a sneaky peek preview?
No, just wait to 2:30.
Have your fingers been itching?
Yeah, they have. Very much so.
You know you can do it sooner if you want to.
Oh, no, we'll wait to 2:30.
How much red? Okay, who hasn't got earphones in? Any feedback? Oh, that'd be Gary then.
No, it's not Gary.
All right, I was getting feedback off somebody then. Dave,
Hello, hello.
how much resin did you use on those prints?
What, the figures that I'm doing?
Yeah.
That, according to when it came out, when I put it on the software, and I think it underestimates it a little, it's probably about £5-6 worth of resin.
Oh, what, pound as in monetary value?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think it tends to underestimate. It's close, but out of I suppose a full build plate you get out of a large bottle of resin, you get 5 full. I mean, that's when the plate is full up. But obviously depends exactly what you're printing, but yeah, I've run out again. Should be some more turning up today.
Nice. Where are you getting it from? Amazon?
Yeah, just it's got Prime, so obviously ordered it yesterday. It'll be here today, so so the next job today is change the FEP sheet. Away we go, hopefully.
Yeah.
Is it not too early to be quiet?
It's never too early to be quiet, Gary. But yeah, it's a wee touch early.
If you're going to be quiet, you're going to be quiet.
Do some snare drum practice if you want.
No, thanks, Dave.
Okay.
I'm just a quiet person.
God, I've never had so much crap in my life.
You've obviously not listened to that then, Steph.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, mate, because I'll leave that to you.
I try not to listen to her.
So is that like the entire Lancaster you're doing there?
Yeah.
Oh boy, right, okay. I told you, didn't I, mate? One of the blokes at the club built here. Just be careful with the engine nacelles.
Yeah. I'm going to do them one by one, but I'm going to hopefully put a motor in each of them so the
cool.
turn.
Okay. Yeah, because apparently they are different. They don't tell you that in the kit.
Yeah.
There's a slight dihedral on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to when James does his nose art.
Oh yeah, that'll be a while.
All right, do you want to expand?
I've got the HK 132nd Lancaster nose section. And in my infinite wisdom, I've decided that I'm going to try, with the aid of a bit of scratch building, to recreate a factory of the Lancaster, using some of the kit and scratch building effectively the one side of the nose as a framework. And I stupidly mentioned it so people are aware of it, but I've done a lot of research and it's a little bit complicated, but I will get there eventually. So yeah, I don't know quite how I'm going to do it yet. I've got the option of 3D printing, scratch building with bits of plastic, or even trying to create photo etch. So
yeah. So basically, your mouth ran away with you again.
No, my brain ran away with me. It wasn't so much my mouth. I want to do it. It's just getting the knowledge and understanding quite how to do it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I will do it.
That sounds interesting.
I think it was more a case, Steph, of engage, reference, and research before brain, really.
Yeah, I know that one. You look at something and go, oh, that would be good. I wonder if I can do that. And you don't realise that you're actually talking.
Yeah. It's very much a case of it's not unusual for me. I've got to be honest. I quite often will think of a really amazing idea and then go, oh, damn it, how am I going to do it? How am I going to do that? And of course, I told Lewis, thinking that he would be quiet and secret.
Yeah, but the trouble is, James, you told me while Nat was here, and she's got like a mouth like a foghorn.
That is nice.
Poor old Nat.
Oh, Nat, she's a cheat.
No, she's not. Stop wibbling.
I wouldn't let her hear you call her old, James.
No, I'd rather use the word ancient.
I've not reached 30 yet, you cheeky beggars.
Only in age, but looks is leading you way beyond that.
Oh,
Oh, is that the one?
yeah. See you all later on, boys. Okay.
Yep.
Do you know, it's not often I feel sorry for you, Lewis.
I know. It was my own stupid fault to marry.
And this is one of those occasions, I've got to be honest.
No, it's certainly not one of those occasions, is it? Gary,
Steph.
is it half 2 yet?
No. What is that?
What?
That squealing noise?
That feedback we keep getting.
I thought for a second that was Lewis begging for mercy.
I beg for mercy every day I wake up with her next to me. Please, please, let's just finish it.
Oh,
Have mercy on me, Nat.
Think of the start of Thunderbirds. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
yeah.
Stingray, wasn't it?
Bless her, she's not too bad. She'll do for now.
Oh.
Welcome back, Nat.
Well, why?
Just saying how much of a lovely person you are.
Even James is choking on that one.
That's how I knew it was bad. It's nice to be in the company of such fine gentlemen.
Thank you.
Where?
Speak for yourself.
I'm sure even you can have your moments, Steph. Not very often, but still.
I've accused of being many things, never bloody gentleman. You have to be an officer to be one of those. Gary,
Steph,
is it past yet?
nearly how long? You've 2 minutes yet to go, Steph.
Gary,
Oh, for God's sake.
Gary,
Steph?
you okay, mate?
Yes. Oh, hold on, Steph. Hold on. House phone. Hold on.
Good Lord, anything to get out of doing this blooming review.
Sorry about that. No Julie today, you see, she's working.
Steve Winston says, thank you, Nat. Nice to know and appreciated.
I think it's with you saying it's nice to be in the presence of such gentlemen.
Oh, for the name of the wee man. Seriously, Lewis, if I was you, I'd stop digging.
Why? It's fun. It's like poking a bear.
Ah, but you know, a bear can't come.
It's not very nice.
Cheers.
You know what they say, guys, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
No, that's why I can't teach you anything else.
Oh, for the... Seriously.
Gary is
Nice
right,
knowing you, Lewis.
going to hand it over to Gary. He's running it now. And
No!
everybody else on mute.
Everybody else on mute? Yeah, well, I was asked to do a review on this kit of Chernobyl. It's the very first one. It's the monitoring radiation station. It is one of 4 sets belonging to the Chernobyl series. And yes, before anybody asks, I have all 4. You have this one and the firefighting crew, the cleanup service, or the cleanup crew, and the detector ones as well. So yes, I do have all 4 Chernobyls. And yes, the next question is, I don't know when I'm going to build them, but they're there in the stash. As you can see, nice wee bit of box art. If anybody's interested in the kit number, it is 35901. There's not that much on the side of the box, except that wee bit of a colour bit belonging to it. And so, yeah, I have never took it out of the box. It is still all shrink wrapped. So you get one bag of screws, another bag for figures. I will go through all that later on. And if you want to add bow wows as well, think about the bird bow wows. So we'll leave the instructions and the backdrop for a moment. We'll leave the figures on that to one side. So I am itching actually to get built in one of these, but I don't know when I'm going to get that chance. Well, so the very first bag, there's actually more wee bags, inside bags. Get them all open now. And then we can have a good look at the screws. Oh, come on. Sorry about this, folks. A bit of rattly. Anyway, let's take a look at. Don't tell me there's more bags there. I know. Yeah, there is. There's another one. And if nobody's ever seen the series belonging to Chernobyl, I would highly recommend that series. So let's look at every individual bunch of screws. Put them there to one side. And as you can see, typical ICM, they're starting to get a lot more better. Some of their earlier stuff wasn't what you would call great, but over the last few ones that I've bought belonging to ICM, they're starting to get more crisper lines and detail. As you can see, it is very nice. Oops, there we are. The instrument panel for the truck, the back end of it, the bonnet, the roof. It is a very nice looking kit. I'll have to make that myself now. It is. Just a wee bit more there. On to the next screw. Looks like this is going to be the bed of the truck. A couple of wee windows. This here be part of your chassis. Windows, and I'd say that's the rear compartment to get into the back of the radiation truck. Very little injector pin marks, just a few there, which would be easy enough sanded away on them ones there as well. But again, it is a very nice looking kit. into the likes of exhaust, jerry cans. As you can see, it is well detailed. Again, very little injector pin marks on this kit. Again, we'll be on to the side of the truck, the roof, and the other side compartment, and the other part of the chassis. Again, them injector pin marks will be easy enough to get rid of. It says a bit of sanding. We'll get rid of all them. Again, it looks well detailed. Into part of the seat construction, I would say. I'd say these are for the grills for the headlights, the exhaust, steering wheel. I'd say gear stick, wiper blades. It all looks very crisp. The last one I'd done, the fire truck, it did look a very well detailed kit. And the same with this one. Into more of the truck itself, I'd say these here would be fuel tanks, engine, fan belt, gearbox mounting, the drive shafts, the pulleys. Everything looks brilliant on this kit. I'd say these two cylinders here would be for the air brakes, the radiator, the actual fan belt itself, and more of the, oh, what's the word I'm looking for now? I bet it'll come to me when it come off. Axles and stuff. It does look a very well detailed kit. The clear parts do look very well as well. They're very well. They are actually very clear. So this is the windscreen, headlamps. I'd say maybe these might be painted a blue colour for flashing lights or something. Don't know yet. It's the first time I've actually looked at the kit. As you can see, I'd say these are for the doors. It does look a very nice detailed kit. Also, the hubs itself, they do look very well detailed. And the same on that screw. What I like about it is that you actually get real rubber tires, and oh boy, are they not well detailed. I don't see any markings on for what sort of tires they are, but they do look amazing. Also, I'd say this here will be for the side. I don't know. Box amongst yourselves, so I'll open that. Go. I'd say this is the actual construction for the outstation, the post. Maybe I might scratch build that out of skewers. Oh, did I say that out loud? I did, didn't I? Might actually make that out of wood, but it still looks realistic enough and also the fire extinguisher. I'd say this is the glass to go in to the monitoring station. Oh boy, I did say that out loud, didn't I? Yeah, that's the clear for the windows and for the front of the monitoring station. So yeah, it does look a nice kit. Can't wait to get started on one of these. Also, the figures. I've built a couple of ICM figures and they do go very well together. They do look great. That's the wee boy there would be decontaminated or spraying the stuff around the truck when it comes out of Chernobyl area. That's the wee yard. Again, his face looks brilliant, details and stuff like that. They do look like a nice set of figures. There's actually a beard in that fella, so don't know if you can notice that or not, but there's actually a beard on him and stuff. So yeah, very impressed with this kit so far. So what we're going to take a wee look at now is the actual instructions for one said truck. Again, it gives you a wee bit of a description of the actual vehicle and what it was used for. It's the basic model was used mainly as a personnel transporter cargo truck. Tells you where this truck was actually sent to Asia and Africa, and it was in service since 1967 until 1990. So it had a right brain, this truck. Again, you come with two sets of instructions. One is for the construction of the outstation. Seems straightforward enough. Doesn't look too complicated. It looks like the wee bench and all inside, wee table and a radiation monitoring device outside, that is, and also the barrier to make before you'd actually enter the radiation area of Chernobyl. So yeah, that's the instruction book. And also you get a set of instructions for said figures. Gives you the call out of paints, Revell and Tamiya. So that's all the colours you need to make up the figures, which are like that there, which again I like about it is they're in colour. So it gives you a better idea of what they actually should look like when you have them finished. So yeah, nice wee touch there by ICM. And also the nice coloured photograph of said model. Again, tells you the bits that you mightn't be using, which I like about ICM. ICM has got into that, telling you certain parts that you'll not have to use, and it gives you A and so on, B, C1 and all. Not like said mini art. You know what I mean? A mini art has let me down a bag full in the Dingo Scout yard. But these instructions look brilliant. First couple of steps seems to be building up your chassis frames. Nicely big pictures for people who can't read very properly. Brilliant photographs of where things have to go in the chassis build up. Also on step 13, it's the same fuel tanks, chassis, more fuel tanks, and then you'll be starting on your engine work after that there. But again, they look very well detailed. In the step 19 menu, this looks more like a book than a set of instructions. You're into more of your engine work, exhaust pipe, tells you how much you have to cut off it. The exhaust into the air breather for the engine, mounting the engine, and also mounting the exhaust, and don't know what that is exactly, but a part of more of the engine work. Then into your gearboxes and suspension, or axles, sorry. More work on your axles, drive shafts, and brake calipers and stuff like that. Then you'll be getting into your radiator, your bumper, your number plate, and putting it all then into the engine compartment. Also, I think this might have something to do with a winch mechanism, sorry. It looks like a winch mechanism. And then onto the wee steel part where you would have probably stood on it to check the engine and stuff, and your two hooks. Oh boy. Still you're into 49 now. Step 49, you're still doing a bit more gearbox work and stuff like that. And also tells you where to put it in the instructions. Then you'll be getting onto your tires, shocks, and stuff like that on stage 52. 52? Yeah. Then stage 53, you'll be starting your inside work, your cab build up, and putting in your gear sticks and stuff like that, pedals down there, and then you'll be putting in your dashboard, your steering wheel, and then you'll be making up the seats to go inside said truck. Stage 61, you're still working on your cab. 62, you'll be closing it all in with your roof, and then you'll be making your doors, your door handles, your wind divider for winding down the window, and putting in your glass and stuff like that there on the doors. Then obviously you'll be fixing your doors onto the cab. Then you'll be fitting your windscreen on your driver's door. Then you'll be working on your headlamps and your fenders. 71. Yeah, this is... Again then on step 72, you'll be putting it all then onto your chassis work. 73, you'll be putting on your front grille. And 74, you will be putting on your bonnet, and obviously they wore the lights to go on the top of it. And then 76, you'll be making your wing mirrors to go on either side. Then you'll be doing more of your grille bit for over your headlamps to protect them, and also your window wipers. So it does, that's step 80 to 81. Oh boy. Dave, you said these were nice kits, yeah, but look at the mount. Oh. Step 82, you'll be working then on the bed of the truck by the looks of things. Your compartments to do there. your sides, doors. I'd say these are glass, and I'd say that's a wee compartment. Same on the other side. And then obviously then you'll be putting the two sides on for the other half of the truck. Then on step 88, yeah, 88, you'll be doing the roof, and obviously then fitting all your glass work. Then 89, you'll be working on the inside of it by the looks of things, and then putting the roof on the bed of the truck. 90, you will be doing, by the looks of things, working underneath, putting two, I'd say, rafters in there, or whatever they're called, for it to fit on the bed of the truck. And obviously more compartments by the looks of things underneath it. In 93, 94, it looks like you're making more storage places. 95 is putting on the mud guards, and then obviously mounting these two storage places onto the bed, or underneath the bed of the lorry. And then obviously your looks like a wee step in there, and more glass work obviously here. And then it looks like a gas bottle or something goes on to the side of the lorry. Then you're up to 100. Obviously this here is more to do with radiation. I'd say it might be a chamber where they would have went in to take the radiation off them. And it's more work to be done outside the bed of the lorry, plus the wee steps to go up here on the side of that part of the lorry. And 107, it must be a decompression or clean up bit for people that went inside after they came out of Chernobyl. More pipe work and stuff like that there to be done. Again, more parts to be put onto this bit. Again, step 114 to 117 looks like more wee compartments to go on to the back of it, which is 118, and then 119 and 120 is making up the jerry can, and then also the spare wheel to be mounted on that. Then a step 123 is putting it all together at the back of the lorry. Again, more stuff to go on the top of it. And then step 125 is putting the whole thing together. And then it gives you the colour of the actual truck. Then after that there, so a lot of steps to that one as well, and also a quick look. I might get it all on here. The actual backdrop, which again comes with a wee road bit where you put everything together on here. So again, bit like staff, I'm going to be itching at. I might do one of these pretty soon. I might start one of these when I get a few other bits and pieces sorted out. I might start one of these ones because they do look fantastic. So, yeah, if anybody's any questions or anything like that, there again, it's only my second review done on the show. So, if anybody has any questions, if I can, I'll answer them. So, you all can come off mute. No, you're not all going to come off mute. Thanks. Well, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee because I've nobody here to make it for me.
Well done, Gary. Good review.
Well done, Gary.
Thank you.
Go on, clear off.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take your phone with you. Gary?
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, call out the search party.
Okay. You all know the story. Last time Gary cleared off to make a coffee on his own, he fell over and back, didn't get up for about half an hour. So Julian wants to know how come Gary gets subtitles. Also, did you notice he missed out on 33?
Must admit, it looks a very nice kit and it's very tempting.
Oh, tell me about it. My fingers are itching for one of those, so I've got to be a good boy at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I could see that backdrop being used for lots of different things.
Oh, yeah.
One just might slip into one of my baskets somewhere.
Was that it landing in your basket, was it?
Yeah. It sounded like it, didn't it?
Yeah. Steve says, thanks, Gary. Good review. I'll let him know when he gets back, Steve.
I'm going to show you guys. I'll show Gary when he gets back because I've got to shoot off in a minute or two. But the M8 is finished.
Let's, there you go, James.
So
nice one.
Lovely work. Beautiful.
Does it not have an actual barrel?
That's it. It's a howitzer, so it's a very short barrel. So gonna drop this. I know I am.
Do a mark.
There you go. So all I've got to do now is Sergeant Wibble. I've got to put his stripes on. But he's glued in place. That's done. So yeah, there you go.
Nice job, James.
And that's the comparison. If I bring this up a little bit. Oh.
Nice.
So I'm glad to say you can see some progression in my model work.
I was going to say the one in your right hand looks really good.
Yeah, this one is spot on. I took a long time on that. Thanks.
Yeah. Imagine what it'll look like when you get some paint on it.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, and some wheels. Poor thing. But yeah, they're done. Fairly happy.
Are you happy?
I am. I'm a happy bunny.
Rightly so.
Are you happy you finished it or happy you've got some progression in your skills?
Well, there is the progressional side of it, Lewis. Is to be honest with you, I was a little worried that I set myself a challenge. I wouldn't be able to know anything, but yeah, no, it's good. I really like the kit. It's the Tamiya M8 howitzer motor carriage. It's a simple kit. It's quite a lot. I say simple. It's got a lot of detail for a simplistic kit, but yeah, it's a lovely little build. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. So cool. Just looking at the old one and thinking, God, I really must glue this down.
Would you ever use that one in a diorama, James, for like one that's been destroyed on the side of the road, or
This one?
Yeah.
Potentially you could, yes. I mean, it would be a really good it would be really good to do it. I don't know, something like stuck in a Japanese jungle, and just go to town with it with rust.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Yeah, possibly. But I wouldn't have it other than that. I won't do that. I will leave it as it is because it's like a memory thing now.
Yeah.
But yeah, pigments. You love them. Yeah, funny enough, I was looking for the wheels for it because I thought I'd got them still upstairs, and I uncovered a box that is the same era of building, and I've got something like 40 odd figures in there, which were my first sort of figures that I fiddled with, and I'm really tempted to get them out of that box and stick them in some kitchen cleaner or something and strip them back and give it another go. Try and recycle them. I think that'd be quite cool.
Why not?
Well, see, with this particular kit, I had the Italieri gate kit. It was like 2 little brick walls with gates. I've still got that. That's still upstairs. So, in fairness, what I could do is I could semi-recreate the scene on a board. One with, that's what I did when I was 12, and that's what I did when I was a little older. But yeah, I don't know. More interesting what I'm going to do next, to be honest. Because I have got my brother's. I got hold of my the kit my brother made, last kit my brother made, that he accidentally melted. I might make that next. I don't know.
Why not?
Fancy something quick and fun. Oh, Gary's back. I can see the tea on his side.
You noticed he didn't offer?
No. No, well, like you say, Steph, I wouldn't want him walking upstairs with lots of caps. After last time. stuff. Gary, are you there?
Yes, I is here.
I just showed the guys the M8's finished.
Oh, nice. I like that, James.
You got one of these in your stash?
No, it's up in the living room.
You've got one? Oh, yeah, no, you did one, didn't you? Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was your fault I did this. You're right.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
looks amazing, James.
Done. Thank you very much.
What's going to be your next project, James?
I don't know, is the honest answer. I don't know. I fancy something quick and easy. But you know what that means? That just means I'm going to get complicated.
Oh, yes.
James,
Yes, Nat?
can I make a suggestion?
Oh, go on then.
Lewis has said, because
Okay.
obviously Lewis has done my spare Warhammer Space Marine Predator tank, so why not do a simple Warhammer tank? Or a Warhammer vehicle, because they look relatively easy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well presented.
Thank you.
Well presented and well suggested.
Shall we quickly move on then, James?
Change the subject quick.
Yes. I don't know. I'll be honest. I think I want to do something from the stash. I don't really want to buy anything else.
Fair enough.
But I do need to do a Warhammer something at some point.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to go back to the robot, I suppose, and finish that. I got the last little bit to do on the Corvette as well, because now I've got a mask for that. I can do the numbers and get it in its base properly.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot to choose from, but I just today. We'll see. Right, anyway, I've got to go and rescue my cat. Sorry I can't stay for you for all the time, but it was lovely being here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, James.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Take care, James.
Bye, James.
Too slow this time.
I was concentrating.
That's a first. I wonder what the noise was.
Do you honestly never know when to quit, Lewis?
No, I'm not a quitter. I'm the bloke who, in his wedding speech, turned around and said, "I've got the divorce lawyer all booked." And I get an early bird discount.
What was that?
Sounded like sellotape. Sounds like
That's it,
somebody.
Dave. Give it a good long pull there, Dave. I did mean what we were saying. Give it a good long pull. It's not my fault. You have all dirty minds.
Isn't working.
I have to ask Gary, them Chernobyl kits, how much do they retail for?
I think the Dares one I spent was 72.
72.
Yeah.
Is that the checkpoint one, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Dares one out of the whole 4.
The rubble cleaner's one of the cheaper ones, isn't it? I think.
The rubble cleaner one was only 27, I think.
Yeah.
I'll have to have a word with the bank manager. It is Valentine's Day, so I can't see it being a problem.
Are you alright there, Steph?
Aye.
Sorry about the racket. It was me taping up that box for Malcolm.
All right.
Right, chaps, I'm going to get off here for today, so I'll try and get on Tuesday afternoon if I can.
No problem, Dave. Thank you very much.
Okay,
See you
mate.
later.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Take care, Dave.
Why, are you going to buy one? Are you, Lewis?
Thinking about buying all of them, Gary,
Oh, good man.
and then sending them to you to build and paint.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the TV show, did you?
I didn't even know there was a TV show.
We don't have Sky, so no.
Oh, was it on Sky?
It looks quite good, but it's on Sky.
Have you got Now TV or anything like that there, Lewis? No.
We got Now TV?
Nope.
No.
It's on Now TV there.
Right.
It is a very good show.
Is it just to do with like the disaster, or?
Yeah, it does. It's actually seen through one of the main men who helped to put the fire out, and a few other bits and pieces belonging to Chernobyl.
Yeah.
But it wasn't after. It wasn't until he done away with himself before it actually all came out really how bad it really was.
Yeah.
It is a very good show. I have to admit that myself. They were trying their best to keep it all under wraps.
Yeah.
But it was still is a major disaster. You know, they're building this shield or something around it at the moment, and it's supposed to last for 100 years. But it makes you wonder, you know, how simple one button made a complete disaster.
Yeah. I know my mum and brother, they've been to Chernobyl and seen everything and whatnot.
Right.
Pictures they come back with, it's just, it's eerie. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
But there is people starting to go back into the area to live.
Mm. Yeah, there's some of them that's been living there for quite a while now. They some of them make a living off the tourists going.
Yeah.
So obviously, like when my mum and brother went in, they pay so much to go on these little excursions in the actual area. But I think one of the reactors is still running, isn't it?
Yeah, reactor 3 is still going.
Yeah.
Just one wee simple button that was a design flaw in it
Yeah.
caused that whole disaster. You know, it was unbelievable. It definitely, even if you got the box set of the DVD, it would be worth it.
Yeah. Something we'll keep an eye out for. Well, Nat'll keep an eye out for. She's got time, you see.
Or not.
I was waiting for that.
You do have time.
So how are you guys getting on with your jobbers?
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yep, there comes the rain again.
You taking our weather stuff?
Right. How are you all getting on, guys?
Yeah, getting on the very best. Thank you, staff.
Slowly. Quite a length of truck.
Just changed the front mud guards to copper plate. So I can make them all bendy and broken. Steve Lidson says, gotta go. See you all later. Have fun. Thanks, Steve. You take care.
Bye, Steve.
That was about 20 minutes ago. Sorry, Steve.
Better late than never.
Yeah. So how are you all getting on?
Yeah.
I hate painting.
Are you putting yours on a base staff,
I'm going to try to, yeah.
Mark?
Probably not.
You see, trying to get Russian infantry,
Mm-hmm.
they're a very hard thing to get.
When was the last time you were on AliExpress then?
Next question.
They're not hard to get on there, mate.
Are they not, staff?
I'm going to have to get off, guys, because the kids are bored.
Playing up.
Yeah. So I'll probably continue watching, but they're going to start coming down and shouting about me. Yeah. Okay.
No problem, Lewis. Thank you very much for coming on, Lewis.
Yeah,
Thank you for letting me. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye, Lewis.
Bye
Bye.
now.
I had a bit of interesting news today, not modelling related.
Okay.
But if any of you saw the old Channel 4 programme Time Team,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it may be making a return.
Okay.
I love that show.
Yeah, I did. Was involved on one of them.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know you were that old, Mark.
No, I wasn't an exhibit.
All right.
Nat says, bye, guys. Lewis says, hello, guys. And then Lewis says, where did they dig you up from, Mark?
Oh, God loves a comedian.
Does anybody know what the undercoat colour was for a Russian tank? Or did they have undercoat?
Some of them didn't have stuff. Some of them had red.
Oh, they're
Like the
primer.
yeah,
Same as the Germans.
yeah.
Okay.
Can glue lose its tackiness?
What glue?
Say modelling glue
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. It can dry out if you leave it long enough.
Right.
Because what I tend to do is if I'm doing figures, I'll glue both bits, leave it for a minute or so, then glue them again, and then put them together. What that does is that then makes it all squishy and squashy,
Yes.
and when you squeeze it together, any gaps that are there, it automatically fills.
Right.
Last 15 minutes. Right, bear with me. Back on home.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, gopping like that. Right, should we quickly go round everybody before we finish?
Yeah.
Okay, so start with Mark. How are you getting on there, Mark? What you got?
Just 1 minute there, please, Steph. Well, the main chassis frame of truck is complete.
Cool.
My God, what a nightmare! Assembling 2 halves, waiting for that to dry. cutting out and trimming up the cross members, then doing obviously the second side, and then trying to wait for it to dry. And when you glue them together, you've then got to try and get the geometry right as it comes. You can only sort of like tack them in, because you're going to need to adjust the geometry of the flatbed with it narrowing at the point. So, but I'm happy with how it's turned out. It does look a bit strange on one side, but I can overcome that when I get to it.
Cool.
But looking fine so far.
Nice.
Thank you.
Gary,
Steph,
and where up to be you?
just got a bit of the turf done. Not much. Typical to my head, just clicks together. Few wee bits to sand and to clean up, and hopefully next week I might have it in primer. So that's where I'm up to.
Cool.
Nothing exciting. What about you, Steph? How did you get on?
Me, I've got one figure done that's putting his over. Let me just flick over it. I've got one figure done.
Nice.
He's pulling on his overalls. And on the tank, I've got the side skirts put on. I've also cut out the old piece of plastic that was at the front. I exchanged it for some copper plate, which I can then bend and do silly things with. And those little red marks you can see in between all the panels are going to be weld beads. So I can finish off just down there and there, and then soak them in glue, and with a broken knife, get a scalpel blade and just break the tip off. And then what you do is you just gently push the tip in, and it makes a weld bead.
Nice.
So yeah, that's where I'm up to. So should we call it that?
Yeah.
Okay, Gary, as soon as you are meant to be running it.
Yeah. Would you all like to say goodbye, folks?
Goodbye, folks.
Goodbye, folks.
Goodbye, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Yep. Stay safe. Keep modelling.